A primo parking spot in Boston is worth a whole lot. Take the Back Bay, for example. Last year, 2 off-street spots were sold at auction for a whopping $560,000, weeds and lumpy pavement included. But for most city dwellers and tourists alike, scoring street parking means circling the block indefinitely. That's where the developers of a new app say they can help. It's called Haystack, and here's how it works.
So on my way home, I pull up Haystack to find my perfect spot. And after a quick tap, I'm matched to someone who's heading out soon.
It's quick and easy for me to offer a spot, and I even get paid when it's taken.
All right, well, the idea that a private company could profit by managing access to public parking has raised the ire of city officials. Boston Mayor Marty Walsh says he's skeptical about Haystack's legality, and he's threatening to block the app, which just launched in Boston last night. Here to address those concerns is Haystack founder and CEO Eric Meyer. Welcome to Greater Boston.
Thanks, Emily. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, so this is something that you launched in Baltimore. Just tell us a little bit more clearly how it works.
Sure. Haystack is a simple parking community that allows neighbors to exchange street spots in real time and say, hey, I'm about to head out of here, and I know that my fellow neighbors are circling the block, indefinitely, as you mentioned, and allows them to go to a spot quicker and much more efficiently.
So is the intention more for like street parking at night where somebody wants to leave a car overnight?
That's exactly correct. I'm glad you asked that. About 95% of our transactions are non-metered residential neighbor-to-neighbor spots. These are folks that live together in the same community. You may have a nurse who's heading out for a late night shift, like in Canton, and another neighbor's coming home, and they can connect efficiently through Haystack.
So the person who's leaving the spot, they've got to have the app. Everybody has to have the app. The person leaving the spot gets paid $3. Is it worth it to them, or are they just trying to be a good neighbor? I mean, I can't imagine sticking around for 5 or 8 minutes waiting for somebody to show up for $3.
Well, a lot of neighbors have, and we wish that more folks would do it for nothing. But we did. We looked at a lot of different approaches to see what's the best way to incentivize folks to offer spots. Haystack doesn't work unless neighbors are contributing to the parking community and offering up spots. And so we found that about $3 is enough to get more people to take a moment and hit that button when they're signing the check at a restaurant, about to head out to their car.
All right, so I'm sure you heard Mayor Marty Walsh's response to this. He says, for all intents and purposes, it's a private enterprise selling public space, and you just can't have that. How do you respond to that?
Haystack isn't selling anything. Haystack simply allows neighbors to exchange information, and neighbors have every right to do that. And by the way, this has a lot of huge benefits for the city. Not only is it helpful for these neighbors who have no option right now when they get home at 11 o'clock, this is a great tool for them, but it also is helping to improve traffic flow, and it's reducing traffic congestion. I'm sure you may...
But I mean, money is being exchanged, so there is a sale involved.
Sure, yeah. Neighbors are paying for convenience. They're paying for an option. And also, Emily, this isn't something that neighbors are going to use every day. Yeah. This is something that, you may say,
desperate.
Yeah, exactly. Tonight's a night where I really just need to get home.
Maybe tonight when it's pouring rain.
Exactly.
Luckily, I have a garage.
Exactly. And so it's not something that someone's going to use every single day when they park. It's just another helpful tool for neighbors to be able to make parking a little easier.
All right, we're going to have you back, see how this works, see how it's going. And obviously, what do you get, 25 cents on the sale? You get
25%.
25%.
Correct.
Oh, I thought it was 25 cents. 25%. All right, Eric Meyer, thanks so much for coming.
Great, thank you.